Hello. I went to a shop this morning and I found myself really in a mess because I didn't have my card with me and I was told the shop didn't accept anything except for cards. So I had to leave. And it sort of demonstrates to you just how, it demonstrates to me just how important this debanking nonsense is. It's bigger than Farage. And so unfortunately, the Farage issue is the thing that has drawn attention to the debanking, but debanking has been going on for some time, for a good few years, 10 years or so, and the power of the banks has been getting greater and greater and greater. And I think Rachel Reeves is on the wrong side. Rachel Reeves is talking about a bank, a business has a right to choose. I don't think so, not when customers have no right to choose. Not when customers are forced or are expected to have a bank account. So I don't think Rachel Reeves is on the right side there. I actually think Hunt is probably on the right side, and we have to be really careful. This isn't about defending Farage. This is about defending the customer. And Keir Starmer did actually say that NatWest has got this one wrong. Keir Starmer was right. Rachel Reeves is wrong. And Rachel Reeves, her focus was on whether Alison Rose was being bullied. Alison Rose was a fool. I think she was bullied, but that's because she didn't have a sense of honour and didn't leave of her own accord. And that is not, again, really her fault. That is the fault of the examples that we see throughout society, particularly at the top of our society in Parliament. Priti Patel won't go, although she's been accused and found to have bullied people. But she clings on because she has the Prime Minister's support. Any person with honour would have resigned on the spot. But she didn't. Nadine Dorries won't go. She won't resign. She doesn't have the concept of honour. Now, I don't hear Rachel Reeves coming out in support of Priti Patel or Nadine Dorries. Why not? Surely the same thing is true, that these are women who are put under pressure to resign and haven't resigned, and they're being bullied. And she might say that this is only happening because they're women. I wouldn't say that, by the way, because I would be adding people like Robert Jenrick to my list. I would be adding people like Matt Hancock to my list. Both of them are men. And, we have to ask, the absurdity is, because Rachel Reeves has spoken out, this has become a question of right versus left. It's literally reversed. The right is now in favour of the customer, and the left is in favour of big private business. That's nonsensical. We actually need to recognise that some things go beyond the left-right divide, and some things are about major issues. It doesn't matter who is the person who articulates those. It could be Farage, it could be Gina Miller, it could be somebody down the street. But when a bank says, your views do not align with our values, you are a reputational risk, surely flags should be flying. Surely we should be noticing something wrong, because it's not the bank's job to get involved in social engineering. I also don't think, by the way, it's the school's job, and I don't think it's the university's job. But schools, universities and banks have all done their fair share of jiggery-pokery on the social stage, and it needs to stop.